Hi everyone, we're here to talk about the importance about being confidently beautiful, especially nowadays where body shaming has become a growing concern, especially on social media. So I'd like to say hello to two very special guests we have here today, Dr. Shreen, who is an aesthetic physician from Glojas, and Shweta Sekhon, who is Miss Universe Malaysia 2019. Hello ladies.
Hi Elaine.
How are you doing?
Great.
Very well.
How has COVID been treating you?
Not very exciting the past couple of months, but I think things are getting better.
And what did you do at home, being stuck at home?
Catch up on family time, eat healthy, try to keep everybody around you positive.
Oh, so you exercise during that time at home?
Yeah, and eat healthy. Cook
Awesome.
my own meals. Yeah.
Fantastic, fantastic. So we're here to talk about being confidently beautiful. We're talking about body shaming, which is a growing concern these days, especially where social media is concerned. We get tons of girls being body shamed every day as we speak right now. So what, in your perspective, what does beauty mean to you?
To me, beauty actually means being confident in your own skin, being comfortable. Beauty is, to me, being healthy, having a healthy mind, body and soul. A great personality is beautiful. And body shaming is actually when it happens, it's apparent in our society. It is so obvious, and it's, I think, it's a growing concern. It's getting worse these days.
Okay. Have you ever personally been body shamed?
Oh yeah, many a times.
Really?
And, yeah, even now.
But why? You're perfect.
To some, I might not be.
Okay.
But actually, previously, it used to affect me. There came a point where I was saying that I feel healthy. So if I gain a few pounds and I'm still healthy, I shouldn't really care what others comment.
But it still hurts,
it
I mean,
does hurt.
judgments of people still get to you somehow, some way.
Yeah, it does, definitely. I agree totally.
So
with
how
that.
do you deal with that?
Then again, trying to keep myself really positive, having a good support system, my family, my friends, close friends who are very positive.
Okay.
And also, I think being confident in your own skin actually gives you a strong mind and to not get affected by all these comments.
Okay, and Shweta, what about you? What does beauty mean to you?
Well, for me, beauty is all about, I can relate to what she said. It's basically on what we reflect to others.
Okay.
For me, beauty is not about the appearance, because over time it's going to age. It's going to fade. It's about how you reflect your personality out. It's what you have within. So for me, that's the real beauty. Your personality, your confidence, how you love yourself. Because for me, the longest relationship one has is within yourself, with yourself. So when you love yourself, it reflects out and you automatically look beautiful. And the term confidently beautiful will just spark right there.
Because a lot of people will be asking, what does it mean to love yourself? What would you say about that?
To be honest, when I started my reign as Miss Universe Malaysia, I had two best friends, and among the 18 finalists, and with one of the girl, I went for a fashion show, and I saw her being body shamed in front of me, and I realized that she took it. She could not accept it, like she took the negative side of it. And I just told her, I said, look at it positively. People are actually concerned on how you look. They are paying attention to you. So I feel that we should love ourselves by not feeling affected with people's opinion. Instead, just tell yourself that they care for you. That's why they're giving that opinion. They're advising you. So there must be a reason why they're saying so. Check onto yourself and just do something about it. If you feel you're fine, then just say thank you, I appreciate it, and move on.
She's lucky to have you because you gave her so much of positivity, because when body shaming occurs to an individual, it affects the person in a negative way most of the time.
Yeah.
They feel a sense of worthlessness, and leads to a lot of negative emotion, and it's detrimental to their mind.
It's absolutely detrimental. I mean, there are a few cases where people have actually taken their lives because of body shaming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because of the negativity that goes on with it. Shweta, what would you say the reason that you chose body shaming as your cause for Miss Universe Malaysia?
Well, of course, we all know we have to have an advocacy, and I still remember sitting with my former manager at Starbucks after my appointment, and I was like, I want to do something. And then she asked me, what has really impacted you? What has shaken you? And I told her that incident. And then she said, have you been body shamed before? I said, all my life, from my eyebrows to my curves. I don't understand why people don't like curves. You know, like you have something to grab on. It's lovable.
Yeah,
why don't people like it? I feel that people need to understand that there is various type of body shapes and sizes.
Yeah.
One might be a 60 kilogram, but one might look a medium-sized one, and one might look lean or thin, for an instance. But people don't understand this. So she was like, that's it, you got your advocacy. You are so passionate when you speak out on it, advocate it. I said, yeah, I want to advocate then on body shaming, because I want the people to understand it's very important to be confident within.
Definitely.
You know, don't just say that, yeah, I am happy with how I look, but you need to be confident. Yes, people will, all the days of your lives, people will talk you down. Read my comments on Instagram. Even when I went to Miss Universe, you know, my outfit, my fake eyelash, or my eyebrows, I was just like what I was talking earlier, they said it's too thick. You know, it's going to be there all the days of your life, but the way you react to it will lessen it. People would be like,
it doesn't
she's
affect
strong.
her.
It doesn't affect her, because
Absolutely.
it would eventually lead to mental health.
It does.
You know, it will
Definitely
affect
does.
one's mental health, and that's very, very, I feel it's very saddening, because for one to feel so demotivated just because of how they look, it's it's very heartbreaking.
We'll come back to that slightly later about, and I remember you telling me something about your childhood where you experienced body shaming, and that, you know, kind of shaped you in a very big
Correct.
way. But, you know, Dr. Shreen, what's your opinion where social media is concerned, you know, the increasingness of being able to, you know, call people out on things, you know, because you have the platform called social media? What's your take on that?
I totally agree that with the internet, science, technology now, social media is so accessible to every one of us from the comforts of our home. So the keyboard warriors are all there, waiting to comment and take you down. But even before social media, there was already body shaming. It's just that now it's so apparent. Being public figures like Elaine and Shweta, I'm pretty sure all of you have also experienced body shaming.
Yeah.
Because there is no filter whatsoever. You have fan following, comments are going to be there, and we have put ourselves out there. I wouldn't say to be commented on, but we want to, I'm pretty sure Shweta and Elaine are there to create awareness.
Yeah.
But the society, people from the media, you know, take it in a different way. So I totally agree with the increasing accessibility to social media. It is very, very much easier for people to body shame and comment.
Yeah, yeah. And Shweta, what's your take on that, social media? I mean, you're very big on Instagram, and you said that you mentioned before this interview, you said 2 people commented about your eyebrows on Instagram. What was that all about?
It was crazy, because 2 girls, they actually sent me a DM. They were so annoyed, to the matter of fact, that my eyebrows were thick. And to me, it was fine, because every person has, whoever came across, whoever did my makeup, they say it's so perfect that we just have to add gel. That's about it. When I ran my campaign, Your Body, Your Say, especially after my talk at Masa University and Help, what I concluded is people are mostly affected with whatever they see online, because we are living in this digital arena.
Yep.
But what I still remember, one girl, she came to me and she said, I don't know how to react to these people. They are there. I said, thank God for report this comment. You know, report the comment, or just don't read it.
Yeah.
It's there, don't read it. You can always overlook it. I know, I understand. Even I see things. I get tagged, I get bashed, but, you know, trolled. But at the end of the day, we're not just a number on the scale. You know, it's more than that, it's beyond that. And today's social media, everyone is using it as a weapon, like what you said, it's a keyboard warrior. And I told her, I said, just understand this, you are so strong. But these people are so weak, because most of the time they use fake accounts, because they are not dare enough to come and tell you on your face. So remember that, and she was like, yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
And that changed her completely. Even today when I go to uni, I see her and she's much more confident, you know, with whatever she wears, and she looks more radiant now. And I told her, look at it. You would see your own transformation. When you're more positive, you tend to attract much more positive vibes. If you are more negative, you would see everything in a negative manner.
It's the law of attraction.
Absolutely.
If you put out a positive vibe, only positive comes back to you.
Yeah, and you know, when you start smiling more, you're more positive, eventually you would start loving yourself more. You tend to do things that you know, in favor of you. You'd be like, oh, I want to try this yoga, I want to do this, I want to do that. You know, it just flows. For me, that's what it is. Yeah.
Investing your time in something more positive, which builds your growth.
Exactly. Yeah. I told her, I said, look at something in the positive side. If it's not beneficial to you, don't look at it. Don't even waste your time to it, because your time is precious. Yeah. And start loving yourself. When you start loving yourself, you look radiant. Like,
it's hard work. It's easier said than done, but then it's got to be done.
It has to be done. I feel in today's world, when as digital arena is increasing more and more, especially after COVID-19 now. We are all on keyboards, and you know, everything is on internet based.
Everything's digital.
Yeah, I feel it's very, very important for us to understand. I feel like it's not just us, you know. I feel that the people, whoever are spamming them, whoever are giving the trolls, I feel they should be much more understanding. I agree, you wanna have a say, but there's a nicer way. Put it in a nicer way. Don't just bash someone, you know, it hurts.
But then again, we can't control actions, but we can control how we react towards them.
Absolutely, I was just about to say that. Yeah. Dr. Shreen, how would you describe, you know, being confident and beautiful? I mean, a lot of, you know, young girls out there, they probably, you know, want to know, but how do I feel beautiful? How do I be confident? What's your, you know, your answer to that?
My take is, which took me a lot of time for myself to accept it as well. It's not easy. To feel confident is when you can embrace your imperfections. Correct. The day you feel that you know you have this, you know, nobody's perfect. Yeah, it's the truth. Nobody is perfect. So the day we know that we're not perfect and we are always working to be better, and I think that makes one feel more confident in their own skin. I think also social media, society, different cultures, they box individuals and beauty and body shape to a certain standard, you know, and that's probably why you said that someone said that you were too curvy, you know, your eyebrows are too thick or too thin, you know. It depends on individuals, and I don't know, sometimes I feel sorry for them for making such harsh comments, because to me everybody is beautiful. It's how you look at them.
Yeah.
Is it really important for one to feel beautiful? Does it really matter, in your opinion?
For me, it depends on their definition of beauty. So my definition of beauty is having someone being kind, caring, helpful, somebody who can impact someone's life in a positive way. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's actually charming. You know, like Shweta has also taken up this topic to speak about body shaming. I think that's being stunning. She's taken up a cause to speak about to the generation now. Absolutely. And you know, teenagers especially with the media and everything, they have a different perception of beauty. Probably having a size 0 body is probably beautiful for them. So I think by taking up this cause and positively impacting an individual, that's beautiful.
Right, right.
Very true.
Shweta, coming back to your previous, you know, statement about body shaming, you know, was there a time in your life where, you know, you felt very low and, you know, you thought that, okay, you know what, you know, I'm being body shamed and it's all over for me? Have you ever come to that?
Yes, I feel everyone, you know, before you stand strong, you would fall. You know, and I did fall as well. It was back in secondary school, because like my sister had that perfect body. You know, pinafore would look so nice on her, and I could only play sports like hockey, rugby. You know, that kind of very like you need someone with like really big size kind of thing. I still remember there was this one birthday party. So my mom was like, okay, we want to go and get outfits. So she went for a nice boutique and she got for my sister. But for me, she was like, no, we have to just go to this particular shop because you can't fit into anything.
Oh no.
And then when we went, you know, she kept nagging and nagging, and I was just like, what did I do wrong? I'm sorry, I love cheesy wedges back then, but I used to eat it all the time, and roti canai, I'm sorry, but yeah, it's just like, nothing fits you, it's not my problem. It hit me then, and I had a best friend. She told me, she was like, you look like a mother of three, and I don't think you're healthy, because it was affecting my menstrual cycle, and I wasn't aware about it. Yeah.
So you wanted to get healthy.
So I was like, actually that is actually correlating to my hormones, and I need to do something about it to get healthy, and then my menstrual cycle will be back to normal. So while I was doing that, my idea wasn't to lose weight, because my mom knew I would never sacrifice when it comes to food. No. So I was like, okay, I need to do something to get healthy and be back on track because my menses are not in proper way and stuff. So when I was doing that, I was shedding weight. And until my friend, she sent me, she did a collage of a before and after. And she was like, look, you are healthier, but there is changes. And you are much more confident. That cycle of my life opened up my eyes, and I then realized that it's not about your weight, it's not about how you look or whatsoever. The main importance here is your health. Because you can never buy it with any sort of wealth. So what you can do, the least you can do to love yourself is simply by, like what you said, eat healthy, yoga, or just go for a walk at a park. You know, if how lazy you are, just do something, get up and sweat it up. That's very important.
Thank you for that. Dr. Shreen, why is it crucial to take care of yourself emotionally and physically as the vessel to drive that confidence in you?
Okay. I feel it's really important because like we were talking about body shaming. Body shaming is actually detrimental and it's got negative effects on someone, their mentally, you know, and how they emotionally react towards it. So when someone is body shamed, they feel a sense of worthlessness, you know, like we were talking earlier. Some of them drive to suicide, you know, they hurt themselves in every way. So having a positive mind and, you know, surrounding yourself with positive people, a good support system, keeps your mental well-being intact, you know, and it's difficult, yes, but it takes a lot of hard work, and once you achieve that, nobody can break you. So I feel it's really important to be mentally intact and, you know, being confident.
And how do you and Glojas come in to play to address these issues?
So Glojas is a one-stop center for hair and body. We do not condone to body shaming. We embrace everyone from all walks of life. So what we do here is our team of doctors and our staff are well trained. They are trained to identify one's definition of beauty, and we work towards achieving your desired goals.
Wonderful.
Yes, and we make it as safest as possible and as natural as possible. So in that way, we help boost your confidence.
It's about boosting your confidence, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay, and what are the common treatments available to enhance, boost my confidence?
Wow.
I think you don't really need much.
Oh, you're too kind.
You're stunning and perfect. And so I'll speak about three enhancing treatments that we have, three parts. Basically, I'll start with hair. Glojas is very famous for their hair treatments. So basically, at any point in life, one will undergo hair loss or probably hair thinning. There are many triggers to that. Stress, hormones, you know, unhealthy lifestyle, not eating too well, not sleeping well, you know. So we try to identify, you know, the triggers and we work towards it. We don't box an individual to this kind of treatment. So it really depends. So we have a variety of treatments for hair. We have hair regrowth treatments, we have hair rejuvenation, we have smart PRP, we have smart FUE as well. So smart PRP is when we withdraw blood from your body and we process it, and then we inject the plasma, which is rich in growth factors, into your scalp to promote hair growth.
Oh, wow, wonderful.
So that has amazing results, but then it depends on individuals. You know, some might need the smart PRP, some might probably need the smart FUE, which is a follicular unique extraction. That is when we extract hair follicles from your donor area and re-implant it into areas which, you know, need certain hair growth. So that is for hair. For body also we have a lot of treatments, but depending on individuals. From non-invasive to invasive, we have weight loss programs. Like Shweta was mentioning, to be healthier. It's not like, you know, to make you size 0. We don't promise all that, you know. To be healthier, weight loss, sometimes some people have hormonal issues, polycystic ovarian syndrome.
Glandular issues.
Hypothyroidism. They have sudden weight gain. So we help identify the cause and have these programs, give them proper diets, exercises. We do have weight loss devices as well, body contouring devices called the Smart Ultra Slimming devices at Glojas. We also have invasive procedures in Glojas for body shaping.
Oh, it's good to know.
Besides that, we have FDA approved laser treatments for the body. to enhance the skin texture, outlook, evening out tone, acne and scarring.
Okay, when can I book in?
Anytime for you.
I don't know, I was just listening, I'm like, hair please, hair.
We post some questions on social media about body shaming, about your body, your say. And we've got a question from Danesh here. Why do people often look down on physical attributes of people? Would you like to answer that, Dr. Shreen?
I would say that people have their own idea of what beauty is. It's different according to individuals, cultures and societies. So probably for that particular person, weight being too thin, maybe being slim is beautiful. But if you ask me, I don't think being too slim or too overweight is healthy. You need to strike a balance between that. So being healthy is beautiful. I can't really answer why people are so negative about that, but if they are really concerned about someone's well-being, I think they can sugarcoat it and put it out there.
Be more diplomatically.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, people are judgmental anyway, I mean, whether we like it or not, people judge all the time. So I think, they always have their 2 cents worth to say, but maybe they shouldn't say it outright. As you said, we should sugarcoat it a little bit, not to hurt the other person. And also, let's try not to be too judgmental, lah, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, there's another question here from Kiran Gill. Where's the line? What's the line we draw between body shaming and advising for health purpose?
I feel that body shaming is all about the story behind it is to make one realize that there are no beauty standards. There are no certain ones. These rules and regulations were made like centuries ago. They are there and nobody knows who founded those, So body shaming came up because we want to advise a person that trolls don't matter. The main thing that plays a role here is your confidence and how you want to outshine. And we correlate it with the importance of health. It's because that we want people to understand if you take things for light, like how I did, by eating a lot of cheesy wedges, I probably would have been in the obesity category and I neglected my health, which cost me some consequences to pay off with. So it's really important for us to understand that how body shaming, mental health and our physical health correlates. These 3 factors, somehow they correlate. And if we can balance it eventually, we would be perfectly imperfect, I would say. People would somehow, they would be judgmental. They would definitely have something to say. Maybe they would even say, why is she smiling so much? Isn't she too overly happy? It's a common thing in brown families, I know. So I would say, no matter what, just as long as you are confidently beautiful, you accept yourself for who you are and you would never stop loving yourself, that's beauty already.
Well, we've got so much to talk about, but unfortunately we're running out of time. Is there anything you'd like to say, Shweta, to your fans out there regarding body shaming?
Well, I would say, please continue to support my journey with Your Body, Your Say, because it has grown into what it is because of all of you, and I have met all you wonderful people. I've seen your transformation, but not really my last words, but all I want to say is that don't fall for the trap that you see in magazines. These magazine models are just there because, actually, I don't even agree with those faces, 24, 36, 24. None of us pageantry models are even in that size, All I want to say is eat healthy. If you're vegetarian, eat vegetables. There are so many types of vegetables, and just keep eating healthy and just be confidently beautiful. Don't ever let anyone to talk you down because you know you best, not the other person.
Thank you, Shweta.
Thanks,
and Dr. Shreen, any last words?
I would like to say that every individual matters and everybody needs to be accountable and responsible when it comes to body shaming, since it's so apparent in our society. Today you might not be a victim, but someday in the future your friend, your colleague, your family may be a victim of body shaming.
Right.
So if you can end it and nip it in the bud, do it and do it right.
Okay.
Because your body, your say, be confident in your own skin.
Thank you. Thank you very much,
Thank
ladies,
you.
for joining
I love
us
so
today.
much.